Ready for some top plays? This is Scott Moak, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. I'm here to cruise through your Mobile One top drives. Windows down. Actually, it's kind of windy. Let's get those back up. And let's cruise through some creative moves. All right, our first serving is from Double Pecan. Spinning not one, but 2 scoops of dribbling delights. Handled with care, delivering straight to top drives. All right, Ayo Nation is second from Chips Ahoy action. What an amazing court this is. All right, snatches up the chocolate chips on defense, then works his way up court, whisking up the right-hand finish, baked to absolute perfection with two-way versatility. Birdwell 4 is next in the wreck, behind the back to lose 1 defender, and then athletically ascending past the next. And 1 score from this bird in flight. No binoculars needed. Closing with the one and only JCR in play now online. He takes an ankle, ouch, and goes under Ralph Sampson. Took the glide right away from Clyde right there. Nice take. Smash a button to vote for your top play of the week and send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Next week, we'll light the beam for the top play of Season 3. See you then.
Remember, if you want to know who won top play of the week, check out our social media channels.
We're at NBA2K_2KTV. We always have tons of 2KTV content on there. Go give us a follow.
And it looks like that's it for us this week. Until next time.
Go enjoy Season 4. Get some dubs.
And maybe I need to get a watch.
After the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things, isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with King. And it's Porter at small forward. Now, here's Wagner. Porter kicks to Suggs. He feeds it to Van Carroll. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Now the pass to Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
King, that's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Pass to Suggs. It's tipped. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Backcourt ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's no secret that speed is this team's strong suit. And your coach thinks that they're going to play to that strength. He said there's no reason to hold back. We want to push the action as much as possible, dictate pace, and play the game on our terms. See if they can pull that off tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Toronto. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And good that time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Carter. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you can see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Wagner wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
King outside, fires the three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Banchero. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Wagner. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Pocket 6. MP finds Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Wagner passes to Hampton. And here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 8 points. Carter dishes to Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
And how about Suggs' willingness to sacrifice? He takes the foul, but ensures the shot's able to get off.
Raptors leading by 14. Pass to Porter. And here is Van Vliet. MP with the bounce pass. Here's Siakam. Banchero grabs the board.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Offensive rebound, Harden. The feed to Banchero. Here's Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Raptors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes sliding it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Suggs. A 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Puts up a 3. Magic working now with the new shot clock.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to MP. King's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Hampton. Defense right on him. Here's Carter. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. To the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
The pass to Wagner. Banchero with the ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention. His rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Ball, he's checked in for Cook. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wagner passes to Hampton. Now, here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And he gets the bucket.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical D.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And that one's good by Porter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hampton passes to Wagner. Here's Hampton. Suggs in the corner. He kicks it to Hampton. Orlando gets it back. Here's Toronto. They're on an 18-7 run. MP finds Siakam over Hampton. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by MP. King's got his 8th assist here tonight. Hampton passes to Wagner. Stolen by VanVleet. And here we go. VanVleet heading to the hoop. King with it. And Hampton picks him up defensively. MP with the bounce pass. Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for R.J. Hampton. Then for the Raptors, Young's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Porter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
King outside. Pass to VanVleet. Back to King. Toronto working the ball around now. Shoots the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trent against Isaac. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's King in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Yeah, inside, Ball does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
They get it back. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Boucher. The dish to MP. Now Young. He's covered by Isaac. Young, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 6.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
The three from MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Isaac outside. He dishes it to Bull. Isaac passes to Bull. That's it. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Young, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Suggs passes to Wagner. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Off target with his 3. Here's King. 20 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Raptors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
King, 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And for the Magic, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony looking it over. Buries it down low.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
King outside. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer. King's got 27 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Can't hit that one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
4-0.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bull comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. King's checked in for Gary Trent. And Quinn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the wings, Suggs and Isaac. Wagner is out there at Bull. And it's Hampton at the point. This is out there for Orlando. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 54 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Isaac outside. Kicks to Hampton. Magic moving the ball around. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. MP finds Boucher. Banked in off the glass. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
Isaac outside. Pass to Hampton. From deep. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Suggs passes to Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Now, here's King. 32 points in the game. Now, Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. King outside. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Hampton. Covered by Flynn. Porter against Isaac. And the pass to Hampton. Shoots over Flynn. Hampton misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Young pass to King. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Down low and stolen by Bull. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac passes to Suggs. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Jalen Suggs.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
King left side. Out the basket. King's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. The Magic shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Sinks the triple. Suggs has got 13 points.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Porter bounce pass. King the pass to Young. Back to King. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 13. Feeds it to Bull. Hampton kicks to Isaac. Pass to Suggs. King with the steal. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today.
The Raptors, 87.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. King is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Porter in at the threesome. Passes it to Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Siakam.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Got that one up quick. Van Vliet's got 21.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Wagner against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Wagner kicks to Hampton. Over Porter. Hampton misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wagner from long range. And it's King with the rebound.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Takes a 3. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Wagner passes to Hampton. Banchero with the ball. Covered by Barnes. And here is Suggs. He's got 13. King with the steal. Pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Banchero with the ball. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Hampton passes to Carter. Bounce pass Wagner. Here's Banchero. Makes it off the glass. Banchero's got 9.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Suggs passes to Wagner. Hampton dishes to Banchero. Here's Hampton. Looking to get it going. Stolen by Van Vliet. Carter against Barnes. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stopped.
Substitution on the court.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Hampton at the point guard. This is out there for Orlando. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Toronto's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. King, the pass to Birch, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris outside. Pass to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in and slam dunk by Harris.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Bamba kicks to Ross. Anthony dishes to Ross. Looking for Young. He gets it there. King outside. Here's the 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Harris outside. Anthony against King. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. From about 19 feet, another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Anthony. Connects on the 17-footer.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And a deep 3 from MP. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call up. Come use it. I got a lot of power and I love to abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words are toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and